This is Glow TV. New episodes every week.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode on Heart to Heart, Glow TV Akure, the podcast where we have honest and meaningful conversations about love, marriage, dating, and heartbreak, and everything in between. I'm your host, Jojo, and as always, I'm so grateful that you have chosen to spend this time with us. If you listen to our last episode, we talked about why good relationships fail. We explored how communication, trust, expectations, and personal growth can make or break even the strongest relationships. Today's conversation is a continuation of that discussion because after asking why good relationships fail, the next question becomes, what does a healthy relationship really looks like? Many of us grew up watching romantic movies or scrolling through social media where relationships seem perfect, but are those really examples of healthy love? To help us answer that question, I am joined once again by my amazing co host. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jojo. Thank you so much. And of course, I am glad to be back. And I love today's topic.
Yeah.
I so love it because I feel most people confuse what a healthy relationship looks like. They think a perfect relationship
It's
is
a
a
healthy
healthy
one,
relationship, and
yeah.
I strongly disagree. So I love today's topic in
All
general.
right. So let's begin with something many people believe. So, do you think healthy relationships are perfect relationships?
Healthy relationship are not perfect relationship. Besides, there is nothing like a perfect relationship. There is an healthy relationship, but not a perfect relationship. Perfect relationship are those things people portray online.
Outside.
Outside,
Yeah.
you go out, you're all dressed together, you're
Matching
all, you
outfits, all
get,
lovey dovey.
oh god. But then when you go inside, you
Yeah.
see that they are
A
punching
lot.
partners.
Ah, though that's true. There's a lot of
They are
problems
they are
inside.
partners that are abusive, not what they portray online. So I feel a healthy relationship is different from
A
a
perfect
perfect relationship. A perfect relationship is just like a relationship that there's no arguing, there is no misunderstanding, there's no downtimes.
Yeah, everything is
Everything
just
seems perfect, like it's
yeah
so
going
real.
smooth.
But then it's not possible.
Okay, so personally, I don't think perfection exists in relationships. Healthy couples argue.
True.
Healthy couples disagree. Healthy couples make mistakes. The difference is how they handle those moments. Instead of trying to win every argument, they try to understand each other. Instead of embarrassing each other, they perfect each other's dignity. Instead of giving up after every little fight, every little disagreement, they work together to find solutions. So maybe a healthy relationship isn't about never having problems. Maybe it's about knowing how to face problems as a team,
Yeah.
as one together. So, one thing that keeps coming up whenever people talk about successful relationships is communication. But communication isn't just about talking all day. It's also about listening, like we said last time. It's also about asking questions instead of making assumptions. It also is about creating a safe space where your partner feels comfortable to be themselves, expressing themselves. So let me ask you, what does good communication looks like to you?
Okay. Good communication is when my message is properly understood. Because for communication to happen, there have to be a feedback. And that feedback should not just be random answers.
Yeah.
It should be an honest answer to a question or the conversation. Okay, we are having a conversation, we are communicating, right? And I'm getting a feedback. That is how an healthy relationship
Communication
should be.
be.
There should be communication. You know, when I'm talking to you, I'm expecting a feedback, and what I'm getting is, sorry, what did you say? Or when I tell you something, maybe something I did, I confide in you, and I'm expecting like, don't judge me, right?
Yeah.
You're my partner. You're not supposed to
You're
judge
supposed
me.
to understand.
You're supposed to tell me, okay, fine, I can be wrong. I'm not right. I'm not always right. So you're supposed to tell me in a way I will understand, not judging me. One. And later on, using that thing against me. That's where you
Yeah.
start seeing that couples, they tend not to now disclose things.
To each other.
They tend more to keep things to themselves rather than, if I'm telling him, if I'm telling her, there's no solution to that thing. So rather than talking, rather than expressing myself, I can just bottle them in. And it's not supposed to be like that in a relationship. Relationship, they have to be open communication. They have to be conversation. Literally, you guys have to talk about everything and anything without judging that person. No,
Yeah.
it's not later on now you start using that thing against that person,
Yeah.
or the person is talking to you and you're not there.
You're not
You're
paying
not paying
attention.
attention. Who wants to talk to that kind of person again? It's hard.
That's such an important point. Well, I think one of the greatest gifts you can give to your partner is the feeling that they can be honest without
With
being
you,
judged.
that's it.
Like that's like one of the greatest gifts you can give to your partner. So here's something I strongly believe. Love without respect doesn't last.
Doesn't.
Respect means valuing your partner's opinions even when you disagree. It means avoiding insults during an argument. That one is a very, very valid thing to me. Avoiding insults when you guys have an argument. It means respecting boundaries, respecting privacy, family, dreams, and individuality. So, what's your opinion? Can love survive where respect no longer exists?
When there is no respect, there is no love. You're just deceiving yourself. Because why would I? Fine, it's very normal. In healthy relationship, there have to be arguments.
Yeah.
There's no argument, just know that you guys are having a perfect relationship, and there's nothing like perfection in a relationship. So why are we insulting ourselves?
During
And you
an
know one
argument.
thing, during arguments, you say mean things,
So,
things that are
yeah.
hurtful, things that are on the
Yeah.
norms you would not
You
do.
will not want.
So why are we in that space? Why is there no respect? Why are you dating somebody that their opinion does not count? Because when I talk to you, you don't value my own opinion.
Yeah.
I see it as disrespect, and I can't be with a person that doesn't respect me, and me, I cannot disrespect my man. You can be stubborn. You might want to drive home a point. It's very valid, but please, not insults.
Do
There are
you know
people
that-
that take insults so seriously. Oh.
Yeah, somebody like me.
Okay.
Insults when we are in a relationship and you tend to always insult me at every slightest provoke is a deal breaker for me. I can't take insults from somebody that I'm in a relationship with.
Insult
No.
is more like you're flogging that person.
Especially when it's like a heated, we know that we're having an
Argument.
argument.
Yeah.
I know that this thing that you're saying, that you mean it, you're saying it from the deepest part of your heart.
When
I can't take
you
insults,
arguing,
oh.
that's where you say things that
That's
in your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like you're high, you just want to
You
like,
just want to pour out everything.
That get-
It's a deal breaker for me. I can't even stay in a relationship where every time we argue, you're always quick to insult me. Because me, I know that I would not insult you.
So
no
when-
matter how angry I am.
when there is no respect in a relationship, let's just be sincere that that relationship has lost its value. There is no love there because you don't hurt somebody you love, you don't disrespect somebody you love. So there has to be respect. Although maybe some people are cool with being disrespected.
Everybody
It's their
has
own.
their...
Yeah. Many people are very cool, and some people's form of love language can be abuse. You are
I
silly.
use for
you're-
you.
people-
Somebody's love language is abuse.
Do you know that there are people that like sorry, I'll have to digress, but then there are people that like going physical in
with their partner,
partners, yes.
as in the ladies,
They'll say for me to know I'm wrong, rather than shouting, just hit me.
correct me.
The correction is not with mouth.
Correction by
Hit.
hitting.
So these people has different ways of expressing themselves.
Omo.
So maybe their
This
own
is
might
like
be
this is my first time hearing this. So
yes, it
Wow.
happens.
I'm just finding out.
But please, I'm not the
Please,
kind
oh,
that you
please,
insult
no
or
carry
beat.
on near me,
No.
oh, I beg. So let's talk about trust. So people often say if you love me, you trust me. But trust doesn't just happen automatically. It's built over time through honesty, consistency, and keeping your promises, not breaking them. So, would you say that trust is something that's earned or it's simply given?
Trust is earned. You can give people money, you can give people your time,
Gifts,
you
yeah.
can gift them. But you see, trust, you have to build it.
Yeah.
And then when that trust is lost,
It's lost forever.
it's gone. So trust is a very vital ingredient in a
In a
relationship.
Okay.
Why am I dating you and I'm not trusting you? It's just like you're telling me, babe, that thing I'm seeing is yellow. And I have to check. I even have to call someone, please, is
Is
that
that
thing
being
yellow?
yellow?
That's how bad when there's no
When
trust
there's
in a
no
relationship.
trust. Yeah.
Then you travel, you tell your babe that I'm traveling for a week. She just have it in her mind that you're traveling
Yeah,
for 2 weeks.
yeah.
Let's be sincere because
And where you even tell her you are going to, she knows that maybe this is not where you are going to.
she's just saying it
She's
to
just
tell
saying it to
me.
cover up. Yeah.
But then, trust, having no trust in relationship is a bad thing. And once that thing is lost, most times the relationship does not stand.
Does not.
Because
Yeah.
who wants to
It
be with a
breaks.
partner that they don't
They
trust?
don't trust.
Everything you're saying to them, they have to question
Check.
it. They have to check. Just like you have to turn an investigator for love. Please, it's not love is not supposed
It's
to
not
be
supposed to
chaotic.
be like that.
Please,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be peaceful. So when there's no trust in a relationship, that relationship cannot
Cannot
thrive.
stand. Okay. So I believe trust grows every day through everyday actions.
Yeah.
It's in showing up when you say you will. It's in keeping your word. It's in choosing honesty even when the truth is uncomfortable. So, a healthy relationship should feel like a partnership. You celebrate each other's wins. You encourage each other's dreams. You don't compete. You complement. Sometimes one partner is having a great season while the other is struggling. That's when support becomes even much more important. Have you ever seen a relationship where both people genuinely helped each other become better versions of themselves?
Yes. I have seen relationships that just like then you just have to know what you want. And it's amazing when you know what you want and you're now with a partner that knows what
He or she wants.
Then you guys can build. You said
Complement
something
each
earlier
other.
that about people not celebrating small wins. It's very common with guys. Guys feels this is an achievement. You should just let it slide. But my dear, do you know that if you go out of your way to celebrate that person, they will hold that memory in hearts for a long
Yeah,
time,
for a very long
and then
time.
it will make them want to do better. Imagine if your man's birthday is coming up, you're not celebrating it. Fine, gets to your turn. You know, we ladies can be dramatic.
Yeah.
You want to go all out for yourself, and he will want to prove that he loves you. But imagine that you celebrating him. What do you think you get in return? That is how healthy relationship looks like. And then you're helping each other to grow. Why? Because there's love, there's understanding, there's collaboration, partnership. So that way you're free to talk about everything.
Yeah.
You're having a hard time at work or you need suggestion about how to grow. These are how it comes in. Why? Because you've made that relationship safe home for the both of you.
Yeah.
So that's way you guys are growing. It's not just growing as a guy or as a girl or he just being the one doing more of the things. No, that is not growth. He's growing. Why?
You are
He's
not.
learning to love deeper. He's learning to be more expressional. While you're on the receiving end, you're just
You're
there
just stagnant.
thinking it's just going to be that way or it's supposed to be that way because you're a girl. No, you being a girl doesn't stop you from doing certain things. So, girls, you have to go all out. I'm helping my man. My man is helping me. That's growth. That's how you guys
You
are
grow
growing.
together.
Yes. And then you start seeing ideas. You start seeing a lot of things that later on, if you get married, this will not be new. That's why you see people that are married, they are still best friends. Because they grew together.
Yeah.
You may come from a family that you don't really celebrate big wins. Promotion, getting a new job, getting a new car. You don't celebrate it. But then when you as a girl, you step into the picture, you now learn to celebrate it. It must not be like extra big,
yeah, in a big
just
way.
in your own way. You celebrate it. What do you think the man will do? The man will sit up. Or you as a girl, you got a new job, you got a new gig, and your man is celebrating. What would you do? You will not just want to stay that way. You want to
Yeah.
prove to him that you can be
You can
more.
actually do more.
That's where you start celebrating it. And that way, you both are growing. You're complementing each other. Most times, people don't end up together. Even people in healthy relationship don't end up together. There are a lot of factors. So you already have an idea that, okay, this was how I treated this person. You're already growing. You're big. You being big is not by your size. It's not about your finances. Being big upstairs, because you have a lot of things to dash out to people. Someone might come to you that, I'm experiencing this thing. No, you've already had idea with your partner, your man, your woman. You've already had ideas with them, and then you cannot help that person. You're growing. It's so bad that people can come to you, that people will come to you for advice, and you're not able to help them. And you're in a relationship, and they go to your man is able to help. Why? Because he was doing more of the growth and you were just there receiving. And it's not supposed to be that way. Healthy relationship is supposed to make way for both partners to grow.
That's beautiful. Real love doesn't shrink people, it helps them grow.
True.
So here's something every couple should know. Arguments are normal. Disagreements are normal. Conflict, it's normal. But disrespect should never become normal. Healthy couples don't fight to destroy each other. They fight to solve the problem. So what do you think is the biggest mistake couples make during arguments?
Insults, disrespect, abuse. The list goes on and on. Arguments are bound to happen. Like I said, if there's no arguments, that means you guys are doing what? A perfect relationship. But there's nothing like perfect relationship.
Yeah, it has to be healthy.
Rather, there's an healthy relationship. So to avoid you being in a perfect relationship rather than an healthy relationship, you have to avoid certain things. You have to avoid insults. You can be angry. You can show you that you're angry. When you're not having this urge to go physical, to start using abusive words, you walk away. You can tell your partner that, I'm not going to have that conversation now. Later on, you guys will talk about this. And you see that when you do things that way, you win, no?
Yes, no.
Because then, even things you may not want to say, is it because I'm managing you?
Yeah.
Imagine you telling your partner, is it because I'm
managing you? Me, I'm leaving.
You telling me you're managing me? And you ladies, you can be emotional.
You can be very emotional, yeah.
See, she will cry, but as I'm crying, I'm wiping my tears and I'm going to get my stuff.
I'm leaving your house. I'm leaving. Not just your house, I'm leaving you, I'm leaving the relationship because you can't be managed. Please, I'm all that too.
You're managing me.
Managing who? I'm all that, please.
So there are a lot of things that should be avoided. Lack of communication, not understanding that person. I'm talking to you. You're not always there. Lies, distrust, or dishonesty. No. And then when you're not arguing with your partners, like I said, arguments are bound to happen.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Even people that you think are perfect online or you see them in your friends, they are not perfect. When you go deeper, you know they're not perfect.
They're not perfect.
So to avoid things like that, arguments are bound to happen. So rather than you arguing, it's good to tell your partner the thing that's in your mind. And most times it turns to argument, which is very normal. So rather than going extreme that later you start regretting, just tell him what you feel and just go. Not like go. If you're living like married couples, you can just like step away, or even if it's through text. Most times I even like doing text. Than because my mouth is sharp.
Exactly.
If you talk one,
I will talk
a
lot too. Me and you might be having an argument and I decide not to have that conversation and we're just laying down. I'm busy. I'm texting you everything that I want to say, but I don't want to say it with my mouth. Because if I say it with my mouth, I might say
too much.
Exactly. So I just text you. I might even just leave the house and still text you. So that you will know that this is what I'm actually feeling.
It's very good to trash things, though. If you're having an issue, you don't keep things in mind. It's very good to talk about it. But what is not good is now when you're now going too extreme. And you know one thing about anger, especially for people that don't know how to manage anger. But it's very fine. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
So rather than you having that argument at that time, why don't you allow it to rest? Then you can talk about it later on bed, in the morning, morning conversations.
Yeah, conversation is more calmer. Yes. Or even in the middle of the night. Around 5, 4.
It still works. So rather than trashing that thing, like immediately, you just give it time. I get that most times it's good to talk about things as hot.
Yes.
But are you sure that you have that strength to carry on that conversation in that pace? you're not going to be aggressive, you're not going to be abusive, you're not going to be insultive, and you will not go physical. If you're able to manage those things, then you can have a conversation. But if you're not able to, and you are a pirate like myself, please give it time.
Yes,
just allow it to cool down before you talk about it.
Yeah, think about what you want to say.
Very important.
You need to think about what you want to say, so you don't go and oversay.
In as much as you've been with your partner for a while, you now feel like, fine, I can talk to you about anything, I can say anything. But then please filter your words.
Yeah, it's very important.
Relationship of 6 years, 5 years can break because of a single comment.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Filter your words before you
talk.
Say those things out.
Yeah, so that's such an important reminder. Sometimes it's not the disagreement that damages the relationship, it's the words spoken in anger that are never forgotten. Me, I can never, if you tell me something out of anger, I can never forget it. Funny how I take what you say when you are angry. You see that thing that you say when you're angry, I take it more seriously than something you say when you are just there. Yes, we're having an argument that you tell me something, that thing that you said is going to be here. I can never forget it because I know that thing you said is from your mind. It came from your mind. So let's be careful about the words we speak when we are angry. So today's conversation reminds us that a healthy relationship isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about respect. It's about trust. It's about communication. It's about choosing each other every single day, even on the difficult days. At the end of the day, love is more than a feeling. It's a decision to be kind, a decision to forgive, a decision to grow together. Before we go, would love to hear your thoughts. When you think of a healthy relationship, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it trust? Is it communication? Is it respect? Or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments or send us a message. We'd love to feature some of your responses in our next episode. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this conversation with someone who you think might need to hear it. Until next time, never settle for a relationship that only looks good on the outside. Choose one that feels safe, that feels respectful, honest, and peaceful on the inside. I am Jojo.
All right. So in our next episode, we'll be talking about red flags people ignore in relationship. Sometimes these signs are there. True, these signs are there, but we choose to ignore it. We choose to feel like it can change, or we just choose to just pay blind eyes to them. So we're going to be talking about it next week. And today, I am Unique Jane.
Yeah, so take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Keep loving with wisdom, and we'll see you in the next episode of Heart to Heart on Glow TV Akure. Bye for now.
This is Glow TV. New episodes every week.